Hello everyone, it says we're live. So I'll just wait a couple of moments for everyone to come on in. And looks like we have a couple people joining. Great. So Heather is watching the chat for me today because I cannot see the chat because I don't have it set up to the monitor because I wanted to do a quick, fun, and easy card with the Gina K foil mates. My dear friend Gina K sent me all of these goodies. I'm embarrassed to say how long ago, and it is now finally on the calendar for us to talk about them, you know, in the Freestyle Friday. So here's all sorts of different goodies that were sent over from, again, my dear friend Gina K. And today we're going to, oh, and you can hear Brutus in the background. He is restless because we have been working on creativation for literally days and days and days. It feels like years we've been working on it. And also we're going to be using some of her stitched rectangle sets. This die set is the double stitched rectangle. And I'm going to go ahead and use some of these different pieces. So there's two different types of items in the foil mates line. So there are these foil mates that have the different sentiments on them that you can cut out with these die sets. And then there's also these really, really cool backgrounds that you can use as well. So we're going to use a little bit of everything. First, I'm going to take out some of these foil mates, which are, they what?
They said, can we see Brutus?
You can see, he's on our Instagram right now. You can see him on the Instagram. So here are a couple of different sentiments that are in this set. I love this one that says, because of you, I laughed a little harder, cry a little less, and smile a lot more. So we're going to use that sentiment today from this set. Let me just put these aside because we'll eventually need to put them back into their containers. So let me put that to the side. And then for the background, I'm really, really loving this one. Actually, we might use this one, but I love this background. So let me pull that background as well. And again, these are all offered through Gina K as well as ThermoWeb. So there's our transfer sheet. I love this background. So we're going to use this swirly background. And let me put this to the side here. And then let's grab, I'm thinking we can do some stripes with this one as well. So we're going to grab some stripes from the Stars and Stripes set. And I'll show you how easy it is to assemble all of these in just a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of these to the side. And I actually think that these foil mates, let me see something here. I'm going to grab a cargo sleeve.
No.
And I'm wondering if the extra foil mates, it might be a little bit too big. Let's see if the extra foil mates might fit
Ukraine is back with us.
into the, let's see. Let's try to, I don't know if these will fit in here or not.
Ukraine is back.
Hello, Ukraine. These will not fit in here. That's okay. I'm going to use some project sleeves later to put them in. I thought maybe it might be the exact size to use, but we'll put these back into their respective little containers later, or we'll figure out a way to make them all fit. So what I'm going to do now is these are our different layers, okay? So let me show you. These are the different foil mates, and basically the foil mates are just simply something that you use to transfer your transfer sheets, these sheets. So these are the fancy foils from Gina. So she has some different colors. And today we are going to use this color here that's already open, which is called Turquoise Sea. And this is that color. And then we're also going to use grass green because I'm really into this grass green color as well. So let me put all of this to the side, and what we're first going to do is actually cut out this sentiment. I think I want to do a true friend is the greatest of all blessings. So here are the different sizes of dies that came in that one set. So I just have to figure out which one fits best. And I'm thinking it might be this one. Let's see. Yep, I think that one fits perfectly. So I'm going to grab my Cuttlebug here. So here's the Cuttlebug, and I'm going to be using the magnetic platform today for the Cuttlebug to make sure everything stays in place. So we'll just place this on our Cuttlebug here, and then grab our die and place that just so it's centered there. That looks good. Then I will grab this top B plate and run this through. Now the sandwich is a little bit different if you're using, and let me turn this around here so the little gear or the handle is on my side. And we'll run this through, and then that's all we'll need the Cuttlebug for, because we're only cutting out this 1 centimeter. So now we pop this out, and look at how perfectly that's cut out there. And these are all designed by Gina so that they fit inside of all of the different dies that she has designed. So we have that piece there now. So now let me cut down my card base. Today I'm going to be using some of our Raven cardstock. And I'm going to take my paper trimmer and I'm going to cut it down to 4 1/4, because that's going to be our card size. It's a standard A2 American card size. So we're just going to cut this down right down the center. Oh, I don't know if I cut that at 4 1/4. Let's see. I think I cut it. Yep, I cut it a little too big. That's okay. So now it's cut at 4 1/4. And we're just going to fold this in half. And again, this makes a standard A2 size card. Perfect. Now I'm going to grab this for my background. So these are actually sized at the perfect size to be cut in half for the front of a card. But I want a little bit around the outside. So they're actually 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. So I'm going to cut this at 4 by 5 1/4, because that will give us a little bit of room around the edges here. So I'll show you now what that looks like. So it's going to give us a little edge, and this is really beautiful even without you know, the items on it. And then we're going to put this in the center. But first I want to do a little bit of a line going down the side. So to make that line, we're going to cut this at, and this may look very weird on the screen because of the lines. So we'll cut this one down to, let's say, let's do 2 inches. And then this will fit actually on the full front of the card, which I think will look kind of cool. So that's everything we have to do. And now all we have to do is foil. So we're going to do these 2 layers in the same foiling, which is going to be this beautiful turquoise sea. And I'm going to take, they give you this little sheet here to put, it's like just a parchment sheet to put your little foil mates in. And then you always put shiny side down. So the shiny side up, pretty side up, I should say. Now let me grab my laminator that has been heating up for quite some time so that we can make sure that it was going to give us the best amount of pressure and heat. Now we'll just run this through, and I'm just going to hold it here for a moment until it's fed all the way through, because if I don't, we run the risk of it shifting inside of there. Because remember, we did 2 foil mates at the same time. So because of that, we just want to make sure that we hold on to it and we make sure that it does not shift on us. Okay, and this is a little wrinkle coming out. We just want to make sure we grab that. And it's just because it's the transfer sheet is bigger than the actual carrier sheet, which that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. And then we'll bring this out, and then I'm going to, while that's pulling through, I'm going to open up the grass green. And with the grass green, I'm going to do the stripes, which again, I think will just look spectacular. So let me grab the grass green. Here it is. And we just have foil mates all over the place today. So welcome change, because we've been doing so much Brutus Monroe. So let me just pull these guys out and I'll show you the peel and reveal. And just look at that shine. Oh my word. So simple to make a beautiful card. And then we'll peel this one off, and there you can see a true friend is the greatest gift of all blessings. And do not throw this away. I'm going to show you a trick for this in a moment whenever we're done. So we're going to do it's what I'm calling extra credit for Freestyle Friday. I'm going to show you something a little extra we can do. So now I'm just cutting this down to size here to the side. I'm going to grab, again, our parchment. I'm going to place the piece of striped foil mate in there. I'm going to grab the lime, or not lime, oh my goodness, it's not called lime. I called it lime, but it's called grass green. Just reminds me of a lime.
They do have a lime, though.
They do have a lime, awesome. We probably have it downstairs in the store. The greens seem to go very quickly, though. Greens and blues. So we'll run that through now, and then we will start assembling our card. But first, let me grab myself a piece of this Deco Foil self-adhesive toner sheet. And this is a full sheet of toner. I want to show you how cool this is. So I'm going to cut this down. Uh-oh. Looks like our transfer sheet might be getting stuck. It might have gotten stuck in the machine, but that's okay because we can pull it out later. This will happen sometimes, so I'm glad it happened now. Because what we'll do is you just want to make sure that you turn off your machine, or sometimes you can reverse it. So there's a reverse lever on the back here, and you can reverse it, and it will sometimes spit that back out. But if not, you may need to go in there because you can see where it's kind of gotten stuck inside of there. That's okay. You just turn off your machine and you can just pull that out. So we won't be doing the toner piece today because I'm going to have to pull that out of the machine. But again, don't fret if that happens. Make sure you turn off your machine and unplug it, and you can pull that piece out. So now let's just go ahead and pull this off here. It's what happens when you're live. Things happen live. So I'm going to go ahead and put the... you can see here how beautifully this turned out as well, even though that got stuck. Hello, paper crafter. Heather said there's a paper crafter in here, so I'm saying hello. So now I'm going to grab my favorite sticky tape runner, which is the pink from ThermoWeb. And we actually sell these in our store, and we have the green ones as well. So I'm going to grab this layering piece and flip that over and just add adhesive to the back. Very simple, very easy.
We have a lot of different adhesive choices.
Yes, we have many, many adhesive choices, yes.
You know her as Michelle.
Many, many, yes. Many, many adhesive choices. Oh, I know you as Michelle. Hello, Michelle.
I think she came to our anniversary party.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so I'm just placing that on the front there, and you can see how beautifully that pops with the black background. Now I'm just gonna ask Heather to grab me some of the adhesive pop dots that are straight across the room from me. They're in a little white bin. And I'm gonna add adhesive to this portion here. Thank you very much. And then this will go from the top to the bottom. Beautiful, and you can see all of that shine. Oh my goodness, I love it. And then we're going to use some of the adhesive squares from ThermoWeb.
So Denise wants to know a tip. She has problems doing foiling. It's always coming out uneven for her.
Okay, there are two reasons that could happen. Number one, that there is not enough pressure in your laminator, so you can just add like an additional piece of cardstock in between the layers. And also the number one reason that would be happening is that your laminator is not heated up all the way yet. So that's probably the number one issue, is that the laminator is not heated up all the way. So even if your laminator says it's ready, give it, I'd say, an additional 10 to 15 minutes to heat up so that you can make sure that it is truly ready to transfer. Because remember, lamination is much different than what we're doing with the foiling. The foiling needs a lot of heat and a lot of pressure, because basically we're reheating the toner that is on this sheet here, and toner is applied with heat. So when this toner melts, it actually will try to stick to something, essentially. So that's what this stuff, the foils, it's gonna stick to this, and that allows it to release as soon as it starts to cool. So that's just kind of a quick tip, is just make sure your machine gets hot enough. And then there is our finished card, and there's lots of shine on there because literally the whole card. You're welcome.
The preheating's probably what did it.
Yeah, the preheating I'm almost going to guarantee is what it is. So that is everything that I have for you guys today. I do want to show you real quick something that I got from HSN. It arrived today. I don't know when I ordered it, probably 2 days ago, but I did get the little Anna Griffin Mini. And I haven't used it yet, so why not? Let's use it real quick right now. And I'm gonna adhere it to the table so it will not move. Let's pull down these little pieces here. And then let's grab the little cutting plates. So there's an A that's a base.
Just know where you're at.
And then there's a, what do you mean know where I'm at?
You're down.
Oh, that doesn't matter. They can see it. Okay, and then we have the cutting and the base. So according to her instructions, you only need to use 2 different plates here. So you use the cutting with the A and then the B with the A for embossing. So let's grab, let's see. Let's just grab one of Gina K's, let's see, hold on, let me just cut down this piece real quick here. And I probably should have showed them that tip. But I'm going to place that right there. Then I'm going to take, let's say, Gina's smallest die here. Place that on there. Place the B, or the C for cutting, excuse me. And let's just run that through. And the great thing is it's really, I mean, there's, like, it's really stuck to the table, which is my favorite part. It's not going anywhere. It's really stuck. So now let's put this up. And remember, these 2 little thingies here, like with the Cuttlebug, is not what sticks it to the table. It's this little lever in the front that sticks it to the table. Okay? It's that little lever in the front that sticks it to the table. And let me, well, that little lever, I'm gonna have to make sure that the little piece at the bottom, I just discovered something that we'll have to figure out later. It looks like the little piece at the bottom can pop out there. So now you can see how beautifully that die cut. This is my favorite part. This, since it is white, or it's a cream, Anna Griffin cream, you're not going to see the cut marks as easily, which is kind of the thing that sold me, which I was very excited about. So again, you get these little pieces. I think it's still sold out on HSN. This is not a paid endorsement. I make nothing for talking about this little guy, but I just thought it was super quaint and cute and something that's easy to travel with. And I thought I would show you guys today. So that's all I have. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I adore each and every one of you. And I will see you guys probably next time live from CHA, or Creativation as it's called now. And we'll all find out if it has a new name. I don't know if it has a new name. That's not Insider Secrets. It's just the name has evolved a bit since I've been going. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will talk to all of you soon. And remember to always create your own ending. Goodbye, my friends.